guys, what's up? I got a buddy in here with me today. He's sleeping though. I don't even think you can really see him. He's right there. He covers up like half the damn couch. Last time he was on here, he was itty bitty bitty bitty, and he was in my lap. He can't fit in my lap now. He's too big. And I'm freaking freezing in here. I'm either burning up or freezing. Hey, what's up, Shania and Destiny and Mikey? We missed you in the last one, Mikey. I don't think she's dead. I don't think she's dead either. I don't, because, well, my theory is with everything, if you don't see a dead body, they're not dead. Like, if you don't see them die and you don't see, like, a dead body, they're not dead. And she's also a steward of the part of the last song. So, you know, she has to come back. Not just for, like, tally or whatever, but she has to come back for that. So, she gonna come back. I just don't know if it's gonna be in the next episode or in the finale. I can't believe we only have 2 episodes left. I always get eyeliner on my eyelid towards the end of the day. Somebody got Tally home via the garden. Sounds like the mother and Alder is in that cane with the collapsed floor. Is in that cane with the collapsed floor. Oh, cave. Yeah, I'm sure that the mycelium helped Sarah get out. This season went by too fast. It did. It really, really did. I really can't believe that we only have 2 episodes left. I knew that Raelle was going to propose in this episode. I didn't know she was going to propose. I kind of had it in my mind, like, in the moment whenever she did it. And I'm like, because she was like, we're never going to be split up again, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, it kind of sounds like a proposal. But I was like, maybe she's going to say something about the lighthouse and, like, whatever. Because she kept kind of being like, well, we'll do the lighthouse thing. We'll do it eventually, you know, once we're through all this stuff. So I thought she was going to say that. But she didn't. She proposed. So I was like, oh, shit. Yes, you did. I was at the cinema and watched Bullet Train. Haven't heard of it. Is it new? I'm trying to watch Westworld right now. I think I'm like halfway through the first season. Maybe more than halfway. But it's hard because I don't hardly ever watch TV when I'm not recording. So I watch like 1 episode. I pretty much like watch 1 episode a day. Hey, am I late? Not too late, no. Like 2 minutes. Looks like the marriage scene in the teaser is a imagining like they did in Delusion 2.2, maybe 2.8. If they 100 us, I'm gonna riot. Oh, I get what you mean. Like what happened with Alexa. Oh, I have a hangnail. Oh, that bothers me. No! I don't bite my nails, but I have a hangnail. It's different. Which one are you talking about? Like, if they do the 100, are you talking about Scylla and Rael? So did you watch all of In From the Cold, or you watched most of it? Paper Girls Loving Your Reaction videos. Forward Another Fix for Me After Stranger Things as has a similar vibe. I completely agree with you on the similar vibe to Stranger Things. I can't remember who I told. I don't know if I said it in the reaction or if I told someone. Like, I really like the show, and it has like a little bit of a all girl vibe of like Stranger Things. I've only seen one episode of In From the Cold so far. I've seen one episode. I'll watch more of it. I just, even lately though, I can only do like 20, 30-minute episodes because I'm so freaking tired. I'm so unbelievably tired. All of this, I'm on so many medications right now and high dosages of them that it makes me so unbelievably tired. In between calls today, I like laid on my couch and passed out for 5 minutes, and then the doctor called me, and then I'm like, oh, I'm like, I didn't even know I passed out. I've been so tired, and today's been really bad. So, yeah, Bullet Train is the new Brad Pitt film. Oh, was it good? Doesn't really look like it's up my alley. Yeah, both better survive and thrive. I agree. I swear to God, like, I don't think that they would do anything, like, I don't think that they would pull a 100. They only pulled a 100 because, Alicia was going over to Fear the Walking Dead. That's why they pulled that. Cast Jess in MILFs. Have me a heart in I don't know what you're trying to say. In one of my rants last night, nearly died. Oh. Motherland Fort Salem. You just added an L for some reason. Oh my gosh, I have to get this hangnail. It's driving it bonkers. It's like not big enough for scissors. But so it's funny because I follow Jess, and I know that she talks about like each episode, so I'm like, I couldn't look at the at Twitter until I got done recording it, which I woke up extra early this morning because I had to go do some more blood work, whatever. This morning I had to go at like 7 a.m. So then I was like, well, I have to record Motherland Fort Salem, so I have to do it before then. So I woke up really early to do my reaction. But anyway, so then I was able to look at Twitter and everything, and like, I'm like, and like just tweeted something about like, because she had this line in the episode where she said, maybe I need to focus on what's right in front of me, and so when she tweeted it, she said something. I have to find it. Hold on, because I thought it was the funniest shit ever. And I didn't see it coming because I was like, oh, that's funny, but it was kind of dirty. I always get bad service right here for some reason. I'll wait until it loads. I was ranting about Talder in an ice cave. A lesbian postic. And how I need a Talder super kiss. Tally Craven gave me a heart. Are you saying that she liked your tweet? She likes a lot of people's tweets. Not a lot of people's tweets. I mean, like, people who usually, because I think she, like, keeps an eye on the, people who, like, hashtag this show. Let me see if I can find it. She tweets so much. I'm trying to find what she said. Because it was dirty, and I just didn't expect it, and I was like, it's funny, but it's dirty. Where's it at? Gosh dang it. She posts so much. She did not retweet it, but she did like it. I nearly passed out. I screamed so much. That's awesome. Oh, where is it? Surely she didn't, like, delete it. And I'm pretty sure it was her, and I don't think it was anyone else because I, like, freaked out when she said it. She did like this one. I really liked it. So someone's like, Alder shows up in Tally's room, and then Tally starts stripping. She did. I don't know. I'll try to find it. But it said something. I don't know if it was her who said it or if she liked someone who said it. I'm pretty sure it was her. And someone said, like, so the line was, I need more time to, like, focus on what's right in front of me, or what's right in front of my face. She said that, and then so the tweet, she put in a tweet, like, oh, I can't, I'm gonna mess it up. I can't just, like, randomly say it. Hold on. Because basically she said something about, like, what's, like, sitting on my face or whatever. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, right sat on my face or something. I don't know. It was there. Now I probably just seem like I'm a perv or something, but, like, it was there. It was funny. It was on my newsfeed, so that's why I was like, maybe it was her liking someone else's thing. I don't know. I'll still try to find it. I did almost thought they were about to do a True Love's Kiss with Alder. I compared it to, I was like, oh my gosh, this is such, like, a Snow White type of thing. And I was like, so the scene skipped. So when she initially got caught by the lady or whatever, and she started going, like, like she was starting to get frozen, it skipped a scene. Like, it didn't do it the whole scene, like, complete like that. Where, like, Sarah ended up eventually, like, cutting off the chick's arm. But so in between, like, in the break, I was like, oh, the only way that she can get her out is, like, to give her a kiss. It's like a Snow White situation. I was like, she gotta do it. But then she didn't, obviously. And then after she rescued her, she like, they, like laid on the ground, and, like, she was, like, holding Tally's face, and I'm like, god damn it. I was like, that's such a thing to do. That's such a romantic couple thing to do, is, like, hold someone's face. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Maybe that's what it is. I want to find it. I think that's why I freaked out, because I thought it was her who said it, and then I'm like, oh. But she posts so much stuff. Rayella proposal? I know, it was so freaking cute. I so need a toddler kiss. I really hope this show gets saved. To think I did not like this show at all because of all the angst? I don't know what you mean by that. Now, thanks to you, I'm a huge Talder fan. Well, I love that that I changed your mind from it. I've always been a huge Talder fan, though, because I think, like, even in season 1, maybe not, like, because they didn't put too much of Tally, like, with Sarah in season 1, but they did a little bit, like, bits and pieces, and then whenever Tally became her biddy. I also made a promise to myself that if Talder becomes endgame, I will eat oysters. I find oysters, like, okay. Like, I don't absolutely love them, but I don't hate them either. I feel like I would love them if it wasn't a texture thing for me, but I think they're, like, good. Like, I'll eat one. Oh, so you only watched one episode of In From the Cold. Due to being so tired, bless you, when will you watch episode 2? And yeah, I personally like Bullet Train, Lock and Key finale, or final season is out. I don't like Lock and Key. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it was. I couldn't even get through to the end of the first season. But I'm not sure. We've just had, like, it's been a crazy week. For sure. This whole past week has been, I can't even tell you how crazy it was. Like, and I've been so tired or sick, like, and today I almost thought I was gonna, like, lose my voice or something. And so just because I think it's my body's way of, like, whenever, because I don't hardly ever get sick. It's just these, like, medications that I'm on. It's mimicking my body as if I was going through pregnancy. So I'm, like, super nauseous and, like, I have morning sickness and I have, like, a bunch of symptoms for pregnancy. So, I'm like, I'm nauseous, I'm tired, and, like, it's a whole ordeal. So, and especially the past week has been bad because, like, they're upping my dosages a lot. Have you seen Sandman? No. Isn't there a show? Is it a show? I think it's a show, right? That show that just came out? Oh, so I found the tweet. She said, you wouldn't know the good stuff if it sat on your face. I was like, oh shit. But she said it. She tweeted it. He's sleeping. As soon as he, like, lays on the couch, he passes out. It's a show on Netflix. I thought so. Well, I knew it was on Netflix. I just couldn't remember if it was a show or a movie. Anna gave me this. She made me this, like, smoothie earlier. It was so gross. It was so gross. She's been putting, like, she, like, tries to hide really super healthy shit in it. Normally, because normally she'll make me a smoothie, and I really like it because it just has like fruit in it or something. Fruit and milk, basically. And then that's it. But today she put like a whole bunch of stuff in it. She's like, you need to eat healthy. And I'm like, no, it doesn't taste good at all. I felt so bad because she had made it for me, but I was like, it tastes horrible. And then I ended up making Indian tomato. I think it's just Indian tomato soup, but it was good. It's my favorite soup. It was so good. The Talder pic that Jess put up was so cute. The one with the hug and the one with the broomstick. Yeah, I saw that. I think Lynn Renee looks amazing no matter what she wears, does, whatever. But I was like, oh dang, look at her in that outfit. And it was like all, she reminded me of like the Tin Man though, because it was all like bronze looking or whatever. I mean, I think the Tin Man's actually like silver, but still. It's a show and it's amazing, but the best thing about it is that everyone is queer. There's only like 1 or 2 straight characters in it. What? Oh, I'll have to watch it. Shit, I don't know. It's so hard for me to watch TV when I'm not reacting to stuff. It really is. And a lot of times, like I said, it's if I'm watching a show, it's like 20 to 30 minute long episodes. So like I'll watch like Family Guy, or I'll watch like if it's a Thursday or something, then I'll watch Harley Quinn or like something like that, because it's like 20 to 30 minutes, because I know as soon as I hit the bed, I'm falling asleep. Like I'm gonna be out. I try to stay up for as long as I can. Like I told you, I'm watching Westworld right now, so I'm trying to stay up for like the hour-long episode, but it's hard. I need a Talder fanfic and them traveling to Harry Potter land. Alder would be Slytherin and Tally 100% would be Hufflepuff. I don't know, would Alder be Slytherin? I could see Alder being Slytherin, but I could also see her being Ravenclaw. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I see both in her. I see a Ravenclaw and I see Slytherin in Alder. I think it depends on what season of Alder are you talking about? Are you talking about season 1 Alder, season 2 Alder, or season 3 Alder? Because they're all completely, well, they're not like completely different, but they're all different. Yeah, I remember you saying you don't like Lock and Key, but you might rewatch it again at some point. I'm really pissed off at the sequel pilot for the 100. The CW ordered a prequel spinoff, then canned it. I didn't even know that they wanted to do a prequel. All I know is I stopped watching the 100 after that whole scene. I stopped watching it. I was like, nope. They shouldn't have ended it like that. And I would have rewatched it if they would have done like the whole reincarnation thing. But they didn't until the very, very last season or something like that. So I was like, oh, well, there's no point in... There wasn't a point in me watching it, so... I was right. And then I tried to watch... So I never did... It was funny because I never did watch The Walking Dead, but I tried to watch Fear the Walking Dead because she was in it. I was like, let's see what's all the hubbub since she left the 100 for Fear the Walking Dead. And it was terrible. I was like, God, but zombies are not really my thing, though. Like, zombie shows are not really my thing. So, I don't know. Maybe that could just be my opinion. But I was like, dang it, she should have stayed in the 100. They even had a con, like, made from that show. Like, they have their whole ass con from their ship name. Why she left to go to Fear the Walking Dead, I don't even know. I wonder if she regrets that. Maybe not. Like, a lot of people don't really regret things. Like, they just, like, learn from it or whatever, but... Oh, I'm so cold, but I need to move my... I need to move my hands. I don't know why they blocked your comment. They blocked it. There's nothing bad about it. I think Tally would be between Hufflepuff and Gryffindor. I could see that. Yeah. Like, she's a good mix of Hufflepuff and Gryffindor, and Alder is a good mix of Slytherin and Ravenclaw. That's a perfect one right there. I feel like everyone knows what my house is. It's funny, every time I tested more than once, and every time I tested what house I belonged in was the same one every single time. She left Fear the Walking Dead last year. Well, I knew she had left. I knew she left Fear the Walking Dead, but I'm saying, like, I wonder if she regrets leaving the 100 for Fear the Walking Dead. Unless you're the actors from The Last Airbender. What about them? Oh, for, like, regretting doing a, like, moving on or whatever. Yeah. That's funny. That's still, like, one of the worst rated movies that I've seen, like, on, Rotten Tomatoes. Then you do regret being a part of that. I'm sure they are. I wonder if that, like, ended up hurting them in the long run. Like, that whole movie or whatever. I'm so cold. My jacket's over there, but I don't feel like getting it. But then I'm gonna be hot. This is my problem that I've been dealing with. I'm either burning up or freezing. Today I've just been freezing though. Yesterday I was like in between burning up and freezing. He loves to lay on pillows. It cracks me up. Like, he loves to put his head on pillows. Ever since he had, like, surgery or whatever, and he had the cone, he loved to, like, rest his head on pillows, and, like, ever since then. Or, like, well, because we put the pillow underneath his cone to, like, make it more comfortable for him, and ever since then, he loves pillows. It definitely hurt the lead actor. I don't even remember who the lead actor was. Nikta Batan and Anacostia, I low-key ship them. Let's be honest, Motherland Fort Salem is a lesbian show. I can even ship Petra and the Lab Lady. Yeah, I could see that. I could see a lot of ships, like, happening from Motherland Fort Salem. I could always, like, not always, but, like, I saw, like, a ship between Penelope and Tally in the last season. But we all know how that ended. But Talder, like, was massive in season 2. So I was like, nope. Like, I'm only shipping Talder. I only shipped Talder until, like, Nikta kind of came along. And then they, like, killed off Alder for, like, what, like, 5 minutes? And so I was like, well, if Talder's not going to be a thing, then I would love Nick Tally. But, now Nikta's not even, like, with Tally or, like, whatever now, so whatever. If you want to watch Fear the Walking Dead, start it from season 4. It gets a soft reboot and gets gayer. I don't really know if I want to watch it, though. I'm not very interested. Not very interested. It's just not my thing. Like, I try to watch it. Like, zombies aren't really my thing. Drug shows aren't my thing. Anything to do with war is not my thing. If it's war, like I mean, like, realistic war stuff. If it's realistic war, then I can't watch it. It puts me in a very bad mental state watching that stuff. Or I'm trying to think of like shows that I like just don't watch. I just don't like or whatever. That's pretty much it, I think, though. Is like realistic war stuff or drugs and zombies. Which is funny because like zombies is supernatural. But I don't like it. And then the only zombie show I did like, I will say, was iZombie. I did like iZombie. But it wasn't, like, yeah, of course it was zombies. But, like, it wasn't, like, your typical, it wasn't, like, your stereotypical zombie show. And I think also because it was, like, a comic book. It was, like, based off of a comic or whatever. Then maybe that helped it out a little bit. We just need one guy in this show for Abigail. But I need a taller kiss. I know. I hope that they do it in the finale. Like, I really hope that they do it. And I'm trying to figure out how it would be. Like, so far. Because, I'm sorry, Alder's not dead. Alder's not dead. She's going to come back, whether it's in the next episode or the episode after. I'm just trying to think. Because she's going to make some, like, grand entrance, I'm sure. She's going to, like, probably save someone's life. It's probably going to be Tally. Because, you know, the whole ship thing. And so she's probably going to save her life or more people's lives. Make this grand entrance. But I wonder if it'll be similar to kind of how, like, this last episode was. Where she was, like, got to the point where she was cradling her face or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like I'm asking for too much. But I'm not. I'm not, but I feel like I am. I don't know. Like, I'm so upset about it. Because I feel like it's not going to be a thing, but I want it to be a thing so bad. Other than the Moon Princess actress who went to voice Asami and Korra, and the actor who played Zoko? I don't remember. All those actors' careers are over. That sucks. Could you imagine doing one job and it fucking up your entire career / life? Because when you're an actor, that's like your career, like, I feel like has to be your life. Your career is so massive. Girl, I just saw the promo. Alder is good. Oh, I haven't even seen the promo yet. Stupid. Normally I'll watch it, like, right after, but, like, I had to go to the doctor right after I recorded the episode. But then there you go. See? She's alive. So she is going to be in the next episode then? If she is, I swear to God, like, I need Alder. I need it. I need it. If not, I'm like, and then it ends, I'm going to need, like, a fanfic or something. I think they're going to let the ending open so that they can have a chance to get renewed. I could see that. I completely, honestly, whether they would just need to, like, close it, like, I think that they should leave it open. I don't think that they should close it because I do see so much opportunity for it to get picked up. The only downside is if it doesn't get picked up, then it's just left open, and that kind of sucks. Like, most of the time when I watch a show, and if it gets canceled, or, like, if they say, oh, this is the last season, then I want them to close it because it's the last season. But with this show, I don't want them to close it. I want them to leave it open. Because even if they're not, like, going to get picked up, which, knock on wood that they do, but even if they don't get picked up, the creator did say he was going to do, like, books or whatever, so at least there's that. One of my other favorite TV shows set in the 80s is Physical with Rose Byrne. Sure, you've heard of it. It is on Apple TV. I have Apple TV, but I'm contemplating canceling it because I don't watch anything on Apple TV. The only thing that I ended up watching on Apple TV was Dickinson. And that's the only thing I watched on Apple TV. and I haven't watched anything since. And so I'm really contemplating canceling it. But then I just know, like, as soon as I cancel it, then a show is gonna, like, some show is, like, everyone's gonna want me to react to is gonna be on Apple TV, and then I'm like, shit. What is this? Maybe it's a part of the blanket. I bet it is. He's so cute. I wish you could see him. You cannot see him, though. I wonder if I don't want to flash my light at him because he's sleeping. Maybe I'll, like, flash it. Like, there you go. You can see him a little bit right there. Him's so cute. Also, Lynn and Jess are teasing so much the Talder ship to get more views and to get picked up because fans can save the show. Oh, I know. Like, like, the fact of, like, how hard Jess and Lynn are pushing Talder, like, just kind of means, I feel like, is not gonna happen. And I know why they're doing, like, they're trying to get, you know, like you said, get picked back up. Ooh. My stomach, sorry. They're trying to get picked back up, so yeah, I mean, they're doing that. That's why they're pushing it so hard. But I mean, I don't care. I don't hate. I love getting on like Twitter and like seeing nothing but like Talder stuff. So, did you hear about the description for season 2 of Cruel Summer? No, I haven't. I just looked the other day because there's like a couple of more shows that I want to do, like the next season for. And I'm like, when the F are these shows coming out? So I like kind of like maybe like once a week or once every like 2 to 3 weeks I'll look up when the shows are like gonna come out. And I looked up Cruel Summer, but it's like they were like, well, they say it's gonna happen in 2022, but we don't know yet. The creator of the show wants to make books about Alder's life before Fort Salem was created. I would totally read those books. Totally. I just got finished reading the Killing Eve series, which is almost completely different than the show. Like, the first book was almost spot on. Like, not quite spot on, but like almost spot on. But then the rest of the books aren't. Last book. Fandoms, I mean, look at Shadowhunters. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I didn't even finish watching Shadowhunters. I watched, like, the first couple episodes of Shadowhunters. I had a daydream about the finale. Yeah, I'm that bad. But in one version, Alden carries Tally's limp form to the mother. I could see her doing that. I could see Talder sacrificing her life for Tally's or something like that, because like Tally, and they even said it, like Tally makes so many sacrifices, and like which Tally's like, I don't care, like, you know, whatever. But like, I could see someone else making that sacrifice for her, and unfortunately I could see Alder doing it, especially since that conversation was between the two of them. Or, like, I could see Nicta doing it. I could see Nicta sacrificing herself for Tally. Well, watch Physical when you can, as they also get the 80s vibe right. And also feel it will get renewed for a 3rd season. That's cool. I'll try to see what I can do. Even on the weekends, like, I've got a bunch of stuff going on, so... Like, and I'll do, like, extra reactions on the weekends. Well, I just saw a link that said that Cruel Summer started filming season 2 in April. I think I saw that, too. I don't remember. This blanket is like making my camera like coloring or whatever, like really red. It's funny. But I'm cold. Very sad to hear about Olivia Newton-John. May she rest in peace. I know. Oh shit, I'm cold. I saw it on Monday. Like I saw it whenever she had passed, and I was like, oh my god, because Anna was with me, and I told her, and I was like, Olivia Newton-John just died. She was like, what? And then we came home, and then we told our friend, who, she like just turned 21 or something, but not that it has anything to do with it, but then she looked at me when I told her, and I'm like, I swear to God, if you say you don't know who Olivia Newton-John is, I'm gonna lose it. But she didn't know who she was. I was like, Grease? And then she's like, no. And I was like, oh, I swear. I was like, we're Anna and I are like 7-8 years older than she is. So we're like, but I was like, it shouldn't be that much of a difference. No, don't kill Alder. It's going to be Nick de Batan. I mean, like, you're telling me, I have like the biggest crush on Alder. Like, of course I don't want it to be Alder. I'm just saying, I could see it happening. Like, I could see Alder sacrificing herself for Tally. But if they're going to leave it open, like, I could see if they would do that and close the show. I don't see Alder's death being, like, leaving it open. So, I don't think Alder's going to die, but I could see it happening. Apparently, a lot of people in Motherland Fort Salem would sacrifice themselves for Tally. I would sacrifice myself for Tally. I mean, it's Tally. I mean, if you really thought about it, like, come on. Like, Tally... My daughter got me hooked on This Summer I Turned Pretty. Probably the only 42-year-old guy addicted to that show. Good to see you, by the way. First Wednesday off in 3 months. Oh my gosh. That's right. I haven't seen you in here in a hot minute. How have you been? Well, the tension in the delusion scene during Alder's approach and razor nail facial could not be scripted without something passing between the actresses. Oh, I know which scene you're talking about. You're talking about season 2, episode 8, where she touched her face. Okay, the only thing that kind of freaked me out was the nails, but like, I don't know. It doesn't really freak me out as a lesbian. Like, you kind of get freaked out, but like, also, I mean, like, I don't want to have to explain it. I mean, there's other ways, but like, but anyway, like, as a hygiene thing, I mean, but like, whenever she like touched her face and stuff, I saw Jess, actually I saw something from, like, Lynn did some interview too, where she said, and because I watched it literally the other day, like it was yesterday maybe, or the day before yesterday, and she said, like, I watched it, and she's like, she told the director or the producer, I can't remember which one, she's like, hey, do you mind if in this scene I like caress her face and I make it seem like I'm gonna kiss her? And then they were like, oh yeah, oh go ahead, do it, yes, brilliant, do it. And then like, so that's why that scene is like so, like, you know, that way. And Jess in her interview said, I thought she was gonna, like, every time they did that take, every time they did that scene, she's like, I thought Lynn was gonna kiss me every single time. And then I was like, dang it. Oh, I really have to pee. I think I can hold it, but I have to pee. What if it's Petra? What if who's Petra? Are you talking about the sacrifice? Is Petra big enough to be a sacrifice, though? Is she a big enough character to be a sacrifice? Because usually a sacrifice has to be a massive character, right? Because then that's, like, the whole point. You're, like, super upset because they sacrifice themselves. Like, it has to be a semi-main character. I get, like, but Petra, she's like a side. Petra, I would consider being a side character. I wouldn't necessarily consider Petra being a main character. So I feel like if she sacrificed herself, like, I feel like it would be really sad, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if she did it, it wouldn't be as sad as if it was like Alder or Nick, like even Nikta. Like Nikta's a side character too, but like Nikta, her purpose would be character development. Like, that's why she would end up being like a sacrifice, is because of character development. Petra doesn't need character development. Like, yeah, she's getting better and better, and I think she's a badass or whatever, but I don't necessarily think she needs like a lot of character development. Nikta, I could see doing it because of character development. Olivia Newton-John was such a babe in Grease, so hot. Yeah. I don't know, she's not exactly my type, but I think she's really pretty. I just don't think she's my type. Olivia Newton-John and Belinda Carlisle were my childhood crushes. My childhood crushes are still pretty much the same crushes. I have like the same crushes because they're all like, they're older women. And I have the same crushes on the same women. Like, from when I was a teenager to now, like, they're the same. They're the same. Except for Lynn Renee. She's newer, but, you know, that's my type. Also, the link confirmed that Cruel Summer is going to be an anthropology. I need to look at, maybe, like, all that stuff is new. Like, because, like I said, I just looked it up the other day on all that stuff for Cruel Summer. How does she not know who she is? My 3-year-old niece knows who she is. She's an icon like Madonna. I don't know what FFS is. She must have been being sarcastic, as that is the only thing I can think of. No, she legit doesn't know. But I think she doesn't know because before us, she didn't hardly ever watch TV. She, like, never watched any, like, movies or TV or, like, anything like that. So that's why we've been, like, rewatching all of these shows. Like, we're almost done with Dexter. We watched Orphan Black. We watched Wentworth. What else have we watched? Maybe that's it. But we're gonna end up watching... After this is Game of Thrones. And then also on our list is, like, True Blood. I'm trying to think if there's anything else on our list. Probably. I don't know. Are you going to watch Pretty Little Liars Original Sin? I'm not sure. A couple of people have been asking me about it, but I'm all booked in my schedule. So unless something kind of plummets, like, I don't know, like maybe. Either that or we'll just have to wait a while. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it yet, like, personally, so we'll see. It's just the fact of, like, I just don't have time at the moment. Because I'm all booked up until, like, the end of September. I don't know. The next episode is Trial for the Witches, but all judges are probably spree. But is that a good thing, though? Honestly? Like, if all the judges are spree, would that not be a good thing? It's so freaking good. Like, much more gore and spooky. Also, the new Game of Thrones is coming out. I can't wait. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, so I wanted to do the new Game of Thrones thing, which is the House of the Dragon. We'll see how that goes. It may or may not be good. I don't know. If that doesn't do well, then, like, maybe I'll replace it with Pretty Little Liars, but all the rest of the shows that are coming out until September, like, I'm pretty sure are going to be good, because they're shows I've done before, or they're highly recommended, or something like that. I don't know. Nikta and Alder were clearly a thing before the betrayal. That explains Nikta's focus on Tally as soon as she saw Talder in action. I don't know if I would say that they were clearly a thing. I think I could totally see it, though. So I might be contradicting myself right here. But, like, in season 2, I remember, like, seeing a couple of scenes and I'm like, were they together or something? Because they had like moments where they were like super close, or like they just, you know, like sometimes you just know, you get a feeling or whatever. And that would explain maybe why she's like super flirty with Tally or whatever, but I don't know. I can also see it being like Nikta. Like the way that I see it sometimes is I feel like Tally's a young version of Nikta. Like that's how, like, thinking as Nikta, she thinks that Tally's like a young her. And so like that's where her mindset's at. And then like it makes sense as Nikta like being like basically Tally with Alder, and how she had like, maybe it was like a crush thing or whatever that they had, and then now it's Tally. Like that's kind of how I think of it. I don't know if I made any sense with trying to explain like where my mindset is on it, but FFS is for fuck's sake. Oh, I don't know a lot of these abbreviations. I am an old soul, and I absolutely hate texting and like all of these abbreviations and things. Like, I just learned last week ISTG. So Angry X for sure. Oh, Nikta. 100% they were a thing, or at least Nikta was in love with was in love with Alder. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see, like, my mindset is she was in love with Alder. She was basically the Tally in that day and age. And, like, that's where my mindset's at. But I can totally see it being that they were a thing. Yeah, but even if I don't watch much TV, she's a pop culture picks in... Oh, even if you don't watch that much TV. She's in pop picture pics in magazines and papers, on the radio. People talk... Yeah, but this chick, she lived in the middle of nowhere, and so she was very uncultured. That's what I'm saying. Whenever, we became friends... That's when, we're like, okay, so we're, teaching you all of this shit, man. So, we got her watching, there's a couple of movies that we've watched that we've made her watch. A lot of them are shows, though. So, that would be like me saying never heard of John Lennon. Yeah, but, also, if you, she lived in, the boondocks, middle of nowhere, uncultured, I get you, Cassidy. I'm with you on that thought process. Oh, thank you. Because sometimes I feel like when I explain things, I feel like I don't explain them well enough. Because I feel like the way that my brain processes something, I can't explain it as well as, what my brain is, coming up with. What the fuck is ISTG? I swear to God. Well, she must be a Mormon then. It's funny that you say that, because, majority of my family is Mormon. Majority of my family live in Utah. But no, she's not Mormon. My Mormon grandmother knows more than Jasmine does. No, I just think she just never... she never watched, a lot of movies or shows or, I'm not a big... I love music, but I'm not, a big today's music kind of person, so I don't know. We don't ever really talk about music, but... So I don't know how she is with music. But movies and shows, she has not seen, so... Nikta even tells Tally that Alder's interested in Tally's new talent, but implies it will end badly. Well, yeah, I mean, she says that all the time. All the time. She said that multiple times in season 2, and I'm pretty sure she's already said it a couple of times in season 3. Sorry, Talder obsessed. I'll calm down now. It's okay. I'm Talder obsessed too. I dare to say that 3-8 is the best episode of the season so far. What else was a good episode, though? There was another good episode. I'd probably have to agree with you, though. Was it 3-6 or 3-5. 3-6 was pretty good too. But yeah, I think this one was so far the best episode. I mean, because you had like more Talder moments in this episode, and then you have oh my god, I have to pee so bad. You also had like the Rayella engagement. I don't know, like, what's the best episode of this show, though. Maybe 2-8. 2-8 was pretty damn good. Like, if anyone ever mentions, like, episode 2-8 of Motherland Fort Salem, I know exactly what they're talking about. But that could be because I'm biased with Talder. My favorite part was when Petra killed Jarrett. That was awesome. I knew that whenever she was like tapping her pin, when it very first, actually before she even tapped her pin, like whenever it panned over to her, whenever he was like talking to her and she was like holding it, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna do something with the pin, because of the title of the episode was Petra's favorite pin. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I thought she was gonna like stick it in his jugular or something, but no, that was pretty awesome. I'm glad that she did that, because I think Petra thinks with her brain more so than she thinks with like anything else. And so she's such a logical thinker, where that like is what differs between her and Alder. Alder kind of acts, it's funny because I would say Alder acts more on emotion, but the emotion being like, I don't know, like different. There's so many, every season is different with Alder, so it's hard to say, like, it's hard to pinpoint like what Alder's like leadership was like. I mean, it's great, her leadership was amazing, but like what she, like what it was based off of. Like season 1 was probably more so pride, or was that season 2? Because season 2 was whenever she got forced into like retirement, basically. I don't know. Season 1 and 2, I would probably say it was more so pride, but this season, it's more so like emotion. Like she's like going with more emotion, and like, she's, Alder is always trying to like fix things too. She's a fixer. Always. She's always been a fixer, but this season I feel like it's more so of her like trying to fix things. But season 1 and 2, Alder was, I felt like she led with like more pride, and Petra is more logical. When she was tracking his heartbeat, that shit was dope. It was dope. It was pretty awesome. I don't get 90% of the abbreviations my nieces send me, so don't feel too bad. I sent LOL in the middle, and when my niece told me that her hamster died, I thought it meant sending lots of love. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, LOL I knew from, like, forever. Like, I feel like I always knew what that meant. But, like, in BTW, I always felt like I knew what that meant. But a lot of these newer ones, I feel like I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? When the camera panned over to that picture of Alder after she killed Jarrett, I feel like that was more of her accepting that she can't follow the rules anymore. I took it as she was proud of what she did, because like she looked over and she was like, this is what Alder would have done. And like that's how I felt like that scene went. Like that's how I took it, was Alder would be proud of me in this moment, and this is what she would have done. Like, that's exactly how I took it. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like Petra, like, Petra's gonna follow the rules. But, not not President Silver's rules. And she's always gonna put her daughter first. Always. but also doesn't matter where you live or how much of something you read or see. As popular as Olivia Newton John and or Olivia, John Lennon, Michael Jackson, Tom Cruise, you can't get away from them no matter what you do. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but then I don't agree. Like, I'm sorry. Like if you're Amish, you're not gonna probably know who any of those people are. You know, like, I don't know. I think it depends on who you are and like where you grew up and like all that stuff. She didn't know who Olivia Newton-John was. I mean, honestly, the only way I knew Olivia Newton-John was Grease. And yeah, like I know she was a singer too. Like she had other songs and did other things other than Grease, but if it wasn't for Grease, I wouldn't know who she was. I wouldn't. Guy who played Nico on Sex Lives of College Girls not returning next season, wondering how or if he'll be replaced. He was a major character. Really? He was a big character. Huh. Why isn't he returning? Is he like with another show or something? I hope Blanton Silver dies next. I hope he does too, but like I I would rather him be like tortured or imprisoned more so than him dying. And I think the best like punishment for him would to be to see his daughter alive and then his daughter be like for her to know exactly like what happened and then her confront him about it. I think that's the best punishment for him. Super sad that they killed Lupe Cortez. I am too. I didn't think that they were going to kill her off. I thought that she was going to be like a next kind of part of the, maybe not a part of the group, but she was going to be like a star pupil in the army. But then they killed her. And then I'm like, okay, guess that's not going to happen. I really did think that that's what they were going to do. Like she's basically going to be the next Tally. Kind of, sort of, you know, where she was going to be the next star pupil. Oh yeah, for Penelope to come back and be the one who kills him. I don't even, like, my thing is like I said, no matter what happens to him, I would be happy. So if he's dead, in prison, punished, tortured, whatever, I just think that the best form of punishment for him were to be his daughter confronting him about everything and her knowing the truth. Like, that would be the best thing. And I'm hoping that that's what they do. And, like, I don't know. Maybe they'll combine all of the above. Maybe they'll do that and then torture him / kill him or, like, imprison him / torture or, like, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a combination of some things. He'll definitely get something. One piece of hair. There it goes. Yeah, I thought they were gonna turn Lupe into the start in the next generation, like another bellwether type of group. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen too. Like I said, I didn't know if it was gonna be like another group per se, but I definitely saw her being more of a character than what she was. Because especially whenever she fell or whatever, I was like, oh shit! I was like, I think she broke her neck. I think that's how she died. I'm pretty sure. Because, like, whenever you, like, saw her, like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Was that she broke her neck. Either that or she, like broke her spine. Like, right there. Maybe in between her neck and her spine. Like, right there. I could see that happening. Like, that being crushed. And then she's like, eh. Yeah, I'm really kind of bummed that they killed her off. And I'm like, she had so much potential. But I guess I kind of see it, though, because, like, it made a big... like, that was kind of the main reason why they turned themselves in, right? So, because they didn't want any more people dying. So, I guess that's why she had to die, so that they could do that. Kind of crazy that the first scene of this season was Lupe, and they already killed her off. I know. I don't remember her being the first. Actually, I think I kind of do be. I think I do remember her being the first in the first scene or whatever. I remember her a couple of times, and I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna be like bigger or whatever. Alrighty, guys, I probably need to wrap this up because I really have to pee. I ate so much soup and drank so much water that I have to pee. But so Motherland Fort Salem episode is coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna finish Paper Girls. Actually, is that gonna be finished? Hold on, let me look at my schedule. Where's my list? I forgot I had to restart my computer before. What is going on? Yeah, so Motherland Fort Salem tomorrow, finishing Paper Girls, and then I want to do League of Their Own, but it's not going to happen until the end of next week. I know what day, but it's going to be over a week. Yeah, it's end of next week. It's Friday is when I'll be able to like upload it or whatever. Oh my god, I have to pee. But anyway, yeah, that's the schedule. But I feel like that's pretty much it. But anyway, sorry that I ended it a little bit early. I still did an hour, but I would have liked to have done it a little bit longer. But I have to pee like a SOB. So, oh, next week isn't I was gonna say, I thought for a minute next week was the season finale of Motherland Fort Salem, but it's not. But we only have 2 episodes left, and Paper Girls. But that's pretty much it. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or morning, wherever you guys are, or like week, what have you. But anyway, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, guys.